Hi guys, welcome back to returning viewers and subscribers, and welcome to my new viewers and new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you wholeheartedly. So today's reading is, what vibe do you give off to others? So as per usual, we have 4 piles for you to choose from. Take a minute to center yourself, focus on the question, and then select whatever pile you have been guided towards. Please remember that this is a general reading, so not all messages will resonate. And don't forget to like, comment, or both, as this will help my channel to grow. And subscribe if you would like to be updated with new content as soon as it is uploaded. So with all that being said, I shall see you in your piles. Welcome, part A. So you would like to know, what vibe do you give off to others? So we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to start off with some oracle cards for you, pile A. So what vibe, spirit, does pile A give off to others? What vibe does pile A give off to others? What vibe does pile A give off to others? These cards have messages on both sides, so I'm going to have a look at both of them. I think they're similar messages, but we're going to have a look at both sides. So what vibe does pile A give off to others, spirit? Let me get one more. What vibe? Okay, so we have, give that shit up, and also there's better shit on the horizon. And we also have, let sit happen, and sit happens. And we also have, anticipate better, watch out, I'm coming for it next, and inner peace is my bitch. Okay, so for you, pile A, like the vibe that you give off is that your peace comes before everything. Your mental health comes before everything. Like if it messes with your mental health, if it messes with your inner peace, you don't want no parts of it. Like you are very big on your sanity. Like you don't like drama, you don't like to be around things that are going to create an imbalance in your life. Like you will literally give that shit up. Like it doesn't matter who it is, what it is. Like you're very big on peace. You might be at just a point in your life where you've just dealt with a lot. So right now, your focus is peace. So that's the vibe you give off to others. It's a peaceful vibe. It's a vibe that you won't put up with anything that's going to affect your mental health, affect your peace. And even though you may have times where, it doesn't mean that you don't have the ability to get upset or you don't get angry. It's just that you always bring it back to peace and settling and balance and calm. Like you're not the type of person that likes to be, I mean, no one really, well, some people maybe do, but you don't like to get upset. You don't like to be angry. You don't, maybe it takes you a while to calm down. And so you don't get angry quickly. Things don't set you off quickly. People cannot get under your skin easily, is what I'm getting for you, pile A. So let me get some more for you. So what vibe does pile A give off, spirit? What vibe does pile A give off? Let me get this one. What vibe does pile A give off to other, spirit? Oh. What vibe does pile A give off to others? We have this one. Okay, so we have first chakra, base chakra, responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than words. I rise above excess and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So you're very responsible, part A. So the vibe you give off is a responsible vibe. You also give off a vibe of accountability. Like if you are in the wrong, if you have done something, you will be the first to put your hand up and say, my bad. I apologize. I take full responsibility and accountability for my actions. You're also very, very forgiving as well. So the vibe you get is a forgiving vibe. You're I'm hearing like you're not judgmental. So you give people the grace to be themselves without being judgmental. Like you look back on your life and you see things that you've done, and you've had to learn to forgive yourself for any mistakes that you may have made in the past, or your actions that you may have taken that may have upset people, or you know things that you're not necessarily proud of. But you're big on accountability and just taking responsibility. And if that means looking back on things you may have done at the time and realizing, your mental state at the time, realizing where you were spiritually as well. Yeah, and just giving yourself room to grow. So what you give for yourself is what you give to others, is what I'm getting for you, part A. So yeah, that's the vibe you give off. You also have third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with others and this journey. I support them and I let them support me. I am brave and I am not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to emphasize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. So yeah, so you're at one with yourself, at peace with yourself. You're about the community as well. So you give a vibe of like a community spirit. Like you're supportive as well of others. So you're not someone that is jealous of other people's success or jealous of what they got going for themselves. Like you'll be the first to cheer someone on from the sidelines. You'll be the first to push someone to accomplish their goals and their dreams. You also give off the vibe of being courageous and brave. Yeah, confident as well is what I'm hearing for you. Yeah, you're not afraid to ask for help as well when needed. Like you're independent, but you also know when you need to ask for help. So you're not afraid to ask others. We also have sixth chakra, third eye chakra, wisdom and discernment. Yeah, so you give off a vibe of being wise, knowing what moves to make, who to trust, who not to trust, who to be around, who to stay far from. Yeah, so it says, I am open to understanding the spiritual truths behind the situations occurring in my life right now. I offer my wisdom to assist others along their path. I trust in a higher source to guide me and to help others who ask for my guidance. I practice discernment and listen deeply within for the truth. I choose to respond to rather than just reacting to situations, acting with clarity, courage, and conviction. So that is the vibe that you give off to others. And need I say more? That pretty much said it all, part A. I'm going to pull some more oracle cards for you. So what vibe do you give off to others? Oh, okay. So we have a few. Let me put this to a side. Oh, that's way too many. I'll just take these three. We had some drop on the floor, but I'm not going to take them. I'm going to take the ones that dropped on the table. So we have mouse. Let me see if I can squeeze these all in. We have mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. So the vibe that you give off is that you pay close attention to detail, part A. So you don't miss a thing. If someone's having a conversation with you, you remember what's being said. So it's hard for people to lie to you, is what I'm getting as well, because you remember every detail. You are very particular, very precise. This could also be in the way that you dress as well. So you can see in the way that you dress that you pay attention to detail. You have elk as well. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Yeah, so the vibe that you give off is that you respect yourself and you have respect for others as well. So you're very respectful. You don't take disrespect lightly, but you carry yourself in a respectful manner. So you understand that in order to get respect, you have to give respect. So you treat people accordingly how you want to be treated, part A. We also have walrus. So it says, remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, so you're careful about, like I said, who you trust, who you let around you. You have a small circle, part A. You might tend to be, when people first come across you, you tend to be quite quiet. You are monitoring, you're looking, you're listening. You allow others to reveal their self. You may not even reveal too much about yourself to begin with. You kind of let others do that first. Because you're not just trusting of any and everyone. You realize that what people present to you isn't always what it is. So I'm getting like a strong Scorpio energy for you guys. Yeah, you have an intense like stare or look, or when you are talking to someone, you like to maintain eye contact as well. Like you'll look directly at a person when speaking to them or when they're speaking to you. It could be a little bit intimidating for some, part A, because it's like you're staring into their soul. Yeah, let me get some tarot for you guys. Let me put these to a side. Let me get some tarot. I didn't want to make this reading too long, so here it goes. Okay, so let's get some tarot. So what vibe do you give off to others, part A? So we have Knight of Swords. What vibe do you give off to others? We have Two of Cups. Five of Swords, sorry. What vibe do you give off to others? Yeah, you're not afraid to be by yourself, stand alone. You give off this loving vibe, Paul A, that you would make a great friend, a great partner. You're also very fierce, like you don't, like you have the power to walk alone. Yeah, stand alone. Like you don't need anyone. That is the vibe that you give off. But you also give a vibe that you would be a great partner. Like you will allow your partners to be themselves. You allow people to be themselves. Like you're not judgmental. You give people the space in the room to be free to roam. So you're not controlling, possessive. Yeah, so you give off the vibe that you're strong, like physically, mentally, that you're capable, more than capable. I just had graceful as well. So it may be the way that you walk, you tend to hold your head up high. You have good posture as well, is what I just heard. You may not even realize. You can be quite unpredictable to others as well, surprising. Yeah, people may not know what it is that you plan on doing next, is what I just heard as well. So yeah, unpredictable. What vibe do you give off to others, Poe? We have two more, perfect. So we have 10 of Wands, and we have the World. Yeah, you give off the vibe that no matter what you have gone through in life, you will always come out on top. Like you don't let disappointments, you don't let setbacks get in your way, you don't let life knock you back. Like things haven't been like easy for you. You've had a hard life, Party. Like you've been through things. You may have been through more than people know, but you give off, like I said, an energy of strength, of resilience, of someone that doesn't allow, setbacks to stop them, to get in the way. Like you continuously you keep on moving, Party. I'm just getting this strength, this real confidence. They see you as someone that you inspire a lot of people, Party, whether you know it or not, through the way that you move so gracefully through life. So you are very mindful about where you position yourself and who you have around you and what you listen to, what you watch, you are. Yeah, you're a big manifester is what I'm getting for you guys. Yeah, the vibe that you give off is that you have control of your life. You are in control of yourself. I just had emotionally mature as well. So you are in control of your feelings. So you don't necessarily let your emotions get the better of you. Like you're able to balance your logic and your emotions. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you, part A. If you have resonated with these messages, please like, subscribe, and comment to let me know how this has resonated for you. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, Paul B. So you would like to know, what vibe do you give off to others? So we're going to get straight into it. Let me put this to the side. I'm going to start off with some oracle today. I was about to say tarot because I normally start with tarot. I'm going to start off with some oracle for you guys. So what vibe do you give off to others? What vibe does my pile bees give off to others, Spirit? What vibe do they give off to others? I'm going to take these two. You get one more. What vibe do you give off to others, pile bee? There's messages on both sides of these cards, so I'm going to have a look at both sides. I think they're similar messages. What vibe do my pile bees give off to others? Okay, well, we have two more. I will give you the two more then. Don't tell pile A, pile B. Okay, so you have pencil it into your schedule. The power of serenity now. Yeah, so for you, pile B, you're a planner. You like to plan. You like to have things in order. Yeah, you're very organized. So you give the vibe of being organized. And serene. So you're peaceful as well. You might be a bit dreamy as well. I'm just getting Pisces with the fish. You could be a Pisces, or it's just that energy. But yeah, there's a peacefulness to you. It might be to do with the tone and the way you speak. We also have, in other words, meditate. So you may practice meditation, sit down and shut up. Yeah, you're very peaceful, Paul B. You give off a peaceful vibe. You give off a vibe that you don't let anything bother you, anything get in the way, anything affect you. We have, guess I'll just chill and all blissed out and nowhere to go. Yeah, you give a homely vibe as well. You may spend a lot of time at home. You may be the type of person that you get invited out a lot of places, but you don't really show up. You may prefer, like I said, you may be quite introverted. You prefer your own space. You prefer to be by yourself. Or you just tend to seem like you are, like you think deeply, like you always seem to be like you're spaced out, like you're somewhere else in your mind. So you may find that you seem like your mind's always somewhere else, like you're daydreaming, or you're thinking of something else, or you're focused on something else as well, is what I'm getting for you. We have raise the vibe and breathe at a time. Keep calm and fucking breathe. Yeah, so you're a chilled person, Paul B. Like I said, it takes a lot to get you upset. It takes a lot for you to get out of character. Not that you cannot get out of character. You just prefer to be peace, love, and light. Like, you are a chilled, calm person, Paul B. You don't have time for drama, for, arguments, and yeah, just you don't like to do too much. I'm even getting like you have a graceful way of walking. So you may be quite slow or you have slow movements. You may even smoke as well, I just heard. Um, and that could be where the chilled vibe comes from. It could just be a natural thing, or people may assume that you smoke even if you don't. Um, but yeah, you just like to be relaxed, Paul. Okay, let me get some more oracle cards for you. What vibe do you give off to others, Paul? We have third chakra, solar plex, the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness and I overcome and transcend life changes. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I am courageous in moving forward. Yeah, so you're a strong person. Like I said, you don't let life get you down. You don't let things upset you easily. You're very chilled, you're very calm. There's just a strength about you, Paul B. Yeah, you're very good at facing obstacles and challenges. You're the type of person that in a difficult situation, you seem like you know exactly what to do. Like you're not the type of person that will panic. Yeah, let's see what else we have. What vibe do you give off to others? We have another third chakra, solar plexus, self-discipline. So my self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forwards and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than words. Yeah, so you're all about action. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. You back that up with actions. You believe, or you like to have people around you that are also the same. You take that very seriously. Like, you're more about like you don't even really tend to listen to what people say. Like, it goes in one ear and out the other. If people really want to make an impression on you, it's their actions that you look for. Like, words mean very little to you, Paul B. It's all about actions, and you practice what you preach. Yeah, so you also give off a vibe of being self-disciplined. You have like this control over yourself, your feelings, your emotions. You seem like a well put together person. I'm just hearing like hair's not out of place. So you seem very perfected in the way you look as well. Like, if you do have a lot going on in your life, if you do have things going on behind the scenes, like, no one would think it, no one would guess it. Like, you seem like you don't have a care in the world. You seem like you are very stress free. Yeah, you give off a vibe of being very courageous, confident as well. Yeah, I'm getting like you may intimidate others as well. Let me see what else I have for you. We have fourth chakra, heart chakra, unconditional love. I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. I give without expecting recognition or acknowledgement in return. When I am loving to others, I am helping bring out the inner love within them so they also feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. I love myself the way I am, not the way I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. Yeah, I said you are. Like how you are is how you expect others to be towards you. So you practice what you preach. You've learned to love yourself unconditionally, so therefore you can love others. You give off the vibe of being accepting of others as well. So letting people be themselves. Yeah, you have a big heart, Paul B. Like people feel that love that you give, and it opens up something within them as well. It makes them feel loved. I'm even getting that you may have a few crushes, Paul B, is what I'm getting as well. You have a lot of people that love you, admire you, adore you. Yeah, let me get another one for you, Paul B. We have seventh chakra, crown chakra, divine intervention. I honor a higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to this truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. So you may provide spiritual advice to others. You come across as being very spiritual as well, very wise. Yeah, you also give off the vibe that you know where you're going in life. You know what your purpose is in this life. Yeah, let me see what else I have for you guys. Okay, I have some more oracle cards. Let me get some more oracle cards. Put these up a bit. Okay, so what vibe do you give off to others, Paul B? Get one more. What vibe do you give off to others? I said one more. I've got four. Okay, four. It is four, then. That's it. That is what it is. All right, let me get four. Spirit wants you to have four, so it's four you get. Okay, so we have loyalty with the dog already. Like, as soon as I see a dog, it's automatic loyalty. Okay, so we have condor. You're too immersed in the situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making decisions or taking action. Yeah, so the vibe that you give Power B to others is that you're not quick to judge, you're not quick to come to conclusions, you take everything into account before you make a decision. You're not quick to make a decision as well. Like I said, you need to hear all sides, take all things into account, and come up with your own, like, conclusion. Yeah, you're not easily swayed as well. Yeah, it's hard for people to lie to you, or you see through the lies and you get to the truth. We also have chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Yeah, so you are intellectual as well as intuitive. Like, you use both. Like I said, you take everything into account before you make a decision, before you come to a conclusion. And when you do, then it's hard for you to be swayed. It's hard for your opinion to be changed. It's hard for your views to be changed. You do your research. Yeah, you know what you're talking about, Palby. Yeah, we have dogs, so it's your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So yeah, like I said, you're loyal. You may have quite a small friendship circle, a small group. It's hard for people to get into your circle. Like, they really have to prove themselves. But once you love someone, once you are close with someone, then yeah, you're very loyal to that person. You're very loyal to your friendship group, to your family circle, to whoever it is that you dedicate and give your time to. We have emu also. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. So you're quite adventurous, inquisitive as well. You may ask a lot of questions, probably always wanting to get to the bottom of things, the truth. You may read a lot or just take in a lot of information, so others could see this or could get this vibe from you, from the things that you say. How you present yourself as well. You seem well cultured. You seem like you know a lot about everything. You're you're relatable, so you find it easy to relate to others as well, is what I'm getting. Yeah, let's get some tarot for you guys. Let me put these away. What vibe do you give off to others, Palby? What vibe do you give off to others, Palby? Oh, that's exactly 5. We're going to take those. All right, so we have Queen of Wands. We have 2 of Coins. We have Hierophant. So yeah, that spiritual, that religious aspect of you. Yeah, you give off a religious or a highly spiritual vibe. Like, you understand that there is a higher power. Whatever you call it, God, the universe, whatever you call it, you understand that there's a higher power. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. So you could be a water sign with a fire moon, or fire moon with a water moon, or fire and water in your top 3 is what I'm getting. So that would be your sun, moon, ascendant. And if none of that applies, it's just the energies. It's what you give off. You're soft, you're gentle, but you're also fierce and bold and courageous. You give off the vibe that you take good care of yourself. So this could show through your skin, your hair, the way you do your makeup, the way you present yourself. You give off a vibe that you like to read as well, with the book here in Hierophant and also the Queen of Cups. You are wise. You know a lot. You take in a lot of information. You do a lot of research. This could come across, like I said, from the conversations that you have, the things that you say. Yeah, I'm getting that you're balanced as well. You have a perfect balance of masculine and feminine, logic and intuition. Like, you're balanced. You come across as quite balanced, Palby. You also are giving as well. You but not giving to a fault where you don't allow others to give to you as well. Also, I'm picking up any romantic interest as well. So with the Queen of Wands, there's the energy of passion, attraction as well. So I'm getting like a strong sexual energy. You give off a sexual vibe as well. This could be how you dress, or it could just be your confidence or the way that you carry yourself. So men are quite attracted to this, masculine, should I say. You may have pets as well, cat in particular. Or more, I'm getting more cat lovers than dog lovers in this pile. Or just a pet lover in general. Animals tend to love you, Paul B. Like, you have this peaceful, calm energy about you, loving energy about you. But also, you are dominant, like I said. You give off an energy that you are not to be played with. You are because especially when it comes to dog, you are the leader of the pack. Like, you're the alpha. Yeah, so that's all I think I have for you, Paul B. If you picked any more piles, I shall see you there. If not, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment as well. Let me know how this resonated for you. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. Welcome, Pile C. So you would like to know what vibe do you give off to others? So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to start with the Oracle cards today. So yeah, so what vibe do you give off to others, Pile C? We have no less than the fucking stars. You are a child of the universe. So you have high standards. You reach for the stars. Like, you will not settle for less. You know your worth, Palsy. Yeah, you know that you are highly blessed and highly favored as well, is what I'm getting for you. Okay, let's see what else we have. What vibe do you give off to others, Palsy? We have, come on, inner peace. I don't have all day. Be here now. So there may be a little bit of impatience there with you, Palsy. You give off a vibe of being a little impatient. Also that your peace is very important to you. You don't like to be involved in drama. You don't like your name to be called up in any form of mix-up. You do not like to be involved in anything that is low vibrational. Like, you are about your peace. You are about your balance. You are about love, light, and positivity. Like, you don't have time for it. You also give off the vibe that if you do have anything to say, you will say it to that person's face. You don't talk behind people's backs. You're not a gossipy type of person. You're straightforward. You're upfront as well, is what I'm getting for you, Palsy. Yeah, you have a big heart as well. We have let your freak flag fly. And Om Shaka La. What is that? Shaka La? Shakalaka? What? I don't even know what that means, but we're going to go for this side. Let your freak flag fly. So, yeah, you are a big freak. So, whether that be sexual, whether that be in the way that you look, like anything goes for you, Paul. See, like it's hard to shock you. Like it takes a lot to shock you. Like you're non-judgmental as well, is what I'm getting. Like you don't judge others. As long as everyone is an adult, then do your thing. You let people be themselves. Because you want to be able to do what you want to do without anyone judging you. So when it comes to others, you are not judgmental. Like I said, as long as everybody is an adult, it's consensual, then it is what it is. So let me get some more for you guys on what vibe do you give off to others. I'm getting that you may be a bit quirky as well. Also, you may be a bit eccentric as well, is what I'm getting, or you give off an eccentric vibe. This could be from the way that you look, the way that you act, the type of humor that you have. I'm getting like big Aquarius vibes as well. Okay, so we have 5th chakra, throat chakra. So it says, expressing my feelings. I allow my emotions to be fully experienced. I acknowledge feelings of grief, anger, or fear, and I make a conscious effort to express my emotions or resolve them within myself so that I can move forward freely. I let the unconditional love experienced in my heart be expressed through my voice and my creativity. I let those close to me know how much I love and care for them. I forgive all those who have done me wrong in the past, as well as forgiving myself, as I could not have responded in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. So yeah, you don't hold grudges. You move on easily. I mean, anyone that has done you wrong may miss out an opportunity to be around you again, but you don't hold grudges. Just because you no longer speak to a person or no longer have a person around you doesn't mean that you wish them bad in any way. You also give the vibe that you don't hold back on anything. Like if you have something to say, you will say it. You're very expressive in the way that you speak. You seem very emotionally mature as well. And that you're in connection with your feelings and emotions. Like you have no problem in expressing love and empathy and even anger or disappointment. Like no one has to wonder what it is that you feel. Like you have no problem in expressing it. You have no problem in telling people. You're not the type of person where you have to wonder about what it is that you think of them. Like you'll tell people what you think. I'm getting like a strong Sagittarius type energy. where you are very truthful and open, and you believe it's important to speak, to say, to be open. Okay, let's see. What vibe do you give off to others, Palsy? Okay, we have second chakra, sacral chakra, sensuality. So I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively, using all my faculties, including touch, voice, and actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscape, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. So yeah, you're quite a sexual being, Palsy. You sensual, should I say. You Yeah, so you have no problem in expressing yourself through physical, being physical as well. This could be through a number of ways. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have lots of sexual partners, but you like to express yourself through touch. So your love language could be physical touch as well. Also, like, we have art, we have creativity, so you may be good with your hands as well. You like to make things. You could have a good voice as well. You could be a singer, professionally, or just something that you like to do, or it's a way of expressing yourself. Yeah, so this all ties in with your emotions, because you are an emotional person that likes to express their feelings and emotions. And there's a range of feelings and emotions. So you like different ways of being able to express them through physical touch, through singing, through art, crafting, gardening, writing. Yes, you're an expressive person, Palsy. Like, also in the way that you look, the way that you dress. It could be hair colors, it could be piercings, it could be whatever. Like, you are an expressive person. You have no problem in being yourself. Yeah, let's see what else we have. We have another second chakra, sacral chakra. So sexuality. Yes, there's a lot of sensual, sexual energy, passion with you, Palsy. You give off a lot of the energy. So you may have a lot of admirers. So it says, I honor and respect my sexuality, and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I am open to the positive sensual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and in balance. So like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're out there sleeping with any and everyone. You are a sensual being, a sexual being. You give off a sexual, sensual vibe. But you are also... I'm also getting that you understand the power of sensuality and sexuality. So you still are mindful of that. But when you are in a relationship, then, that's when your freak flag will fly high. But yeah, so yeah, I'm getting that creative energy as well for you guys, and that expression of feelings and emotions. We also have third chakra, solar plexus, so self-confidence. Yeah, you have to be confident with this energy, Palsy. So you give off a overwhelming energy of confidence. So it says, I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. So even if you don't feel like you're a sexual being or a sensual being, or you have confidence, this is the vibes that you give off to others, Posse. Like, this is what they pick up from you. The confidence, the sensuality, the sexuality, the feelings, the ability to express those feelings, like, in so many different ways. Like, musically as well. So even if you don't necessarily sing, or you know, yeah, so even if it's not through singing, it's through what music it is that you listen to. Like, you listen to a wide genre of music, like all sorts of music. I mean, you could even be a DJ as well, is what I'm getting for you guys. Yeah, so you express yourself through the music that you play and that you listen to. So let me see what else I have for you guys. But yeah, you have a lot of admirers. You have a lot of people that are sexually attracted to you, Palsy. I'm getting like a strong Lilith energy, Scorpio, Lilith in Scorpio possibly as well. Yeah, what vibe do you give off to others? Let me put these up. We have Cardinal, the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are of balance, so do what is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Okay, so I'm getting that you are, so I'm not picking this up as you being out of balance. I believe that others see your strong will, your strong sense of purpose. Also that there is a more of a spiritual aspect to you, not so much religious, is what I'm getting for you, Palsy. What vibe do you give off to others? Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. I'm getting like physical fitness. So you're quite physically fit. You're strong as well physically. You may go to the gym. It may just be that you do a lot of walking. You're mindful about moving as well. Not staying still. You may find it hard to really keep still as well. You like to be on the move, on the go. We have chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. So yeah, so you have a good balance between masculine and feminine energy, logic and intuition. Yeah, I'm getting like someone that can be firm, can be a go-getter, can be someone that goes after what it is they want, but is also very loving, very, very empathetic, caring, sensitive, male or female. So this could be my male and female power, my masculine and feminine power. Like, it goes both ways. So let's get some tarot for you guys. So what vibe do you give off to others, Parsi? What vibe do you give off to others? Right, that's way too much. So we're gonna. That was way too much. We're gonna shuffle some more. So what vibes? What vibe do you give off to others, Parsi? Okay, we have King of Wands. We have the Sun. So we got Leo. We got Sagittarius. We have Aries. Strong Leo vibe so far. More of that passion, more of that wands, more of that sensuality, sexuality, confidence. Yeah, strength. Yeah, there's people that find you very attractive, Parsi. You have this like confidence about you that draws people in. We also have the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's I'm getting like a energy of you not really being swayed in either direction. So like it's hard for people to like pull you over to their side or get you to manipulate you is what I'm hearing as well. Like or convince you to do something that you don't want to do. Like you're not the type of person, like you are the leader. You don't follow. You decide what's happening. You make the choices. You make the decisions. Like no one can sway your opinion. No one can sway your mind. No one can convince you of anything that you do not want to be a part of or you do not want to do. So you are in control of your own, like you have your own free will to choose to do what it is that you want to do. Like no one can really persuade you to do anything is what I'm getting for you, Parsi. Like you're headstrong, is that the word? Headstrong? What vibe do you give off to others, Parsi? Let me get two more, please, Spirit. What vibe do you give off to others? Page of Wands, more wand energy. Yeah, there's a youthfulness to you as well, Parsi. Like playfulness as well is what I'm getting. Someone that likes to have fun. Someone that likes to have options as well. You may come across as a player. You may come across as someone that has commitment issues, doesn't want to settle, doesn't want to stay in one place. We have Queen of Swords as well. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may have fire and air in your top three as well. Or predominantly in your chart. Yeah, so I'm getting more of that energy of not being swayed, as someone that knows exactly what it is that they're doing. Like, you stand out on your own. You make your own moves. You're not afraid to be by yourself. You'll take solo trips. You'll cut everyone out of your life if you have to. Like, you go and eat out by yourself. Like, you have no problem in being by yourself. You enjoy your own company, your own energy. You're not afraid to be alone. You know, as long as you have a connection with self, you'll never be alone. You also have a connection to spirit as well, a connection to the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know that you have angels, ancestors, spirit guides looking out for you as well, is what I'm getting. So it's like you don't feel alone, is what I'm getting. You don't want for anything, really, is what I'm getting. You seem to be you give off the energy of being is it contempt? Being, what is the word I'm looking for? Okay, I have no idea where I was. Sorry about that, Palsy. My battery just died, so I'm not sure where I was, but I'm going to leave you there. Thank you for joining me. If you pitch more piles, I shall see you there. If not, thank you. Welcome, Paul D. So you would like to know, what vibe do you give off to others? So we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to put this over here. We're going to start with some oracle cards. So let's get into it. So what vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? Paul D, what vibe do you give off to others? We have 0 fucks given. And we also have, and you're cute as hell. Okay, so yeah, you don't give a damn, Paul D. You're foxy as well. You're cute. You are you're playful as well. I'm getting a vision of someone that is hard to pin down. Like, you are very playful. It's like you can't really be tamed. It's like there may be issues with commitment, or this is the vibe you give, that you have issues with commitment. You don't like to be confined, caged. You like to be free to roam, free to do what you want. Let's see what else we have. So what vibe does Paul D? What vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? What vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? We have sit down and shut up, and in other words, meditate. Yeah, so you're quiet. You're peaceful, calm. You like to go within. So I'm getting someone that likes to reflect. You give good advice as well, I just heard, Paul D. Yeah, so there's wisdom there. Others listen to you when you speak. You may not have a lot to say, but when you do say something, when you do speak, it's very insightful. What vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? We have wax on, wax off, and wax the hell off the task at hand. Yeah, so you don't play around. You do what needs to be done. You like to set yourself goals that you work on achieving. Yeah, you're always working on something, Paul D. You always seem to be focused on something. And whatever you set your mind to, your heart to, you achieve. You may even like a little healthy competition as well, is what I heard. Like it motivates you. Let's see what else we have. Well, let me take the card at the bottom of the deck. You have blessed AF, and what's one thing you're grateful for? Yeah, so you may express a lot of gratitude, Paul D, in life. So no matter what it is that's going on in your life, you always find something to be grateful for, and you always find a way to express gratitude. You also try to get others to do the same as well, is what I'm hearing. So what vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? We have third chakra, solar plexus, self-confidence. I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. So yeah, so you, like I said, you have goals that you are constantly working on. You're ambitious. So that's the vibe you give off, that you're ambitious, that you're always working on something. Like you're even just becoming the best version of yourself. Like you're always finding ways that you can evolve, is what I'm hearing for you, Paldi. Yeah, you're confident. You have your own like belief system as well. You have, it's like what you believing, like you don't push your beliefs on others, and you don't appreciate people pushing their beliefs onto you, because you've done your research. You are constantly seeking for truths. So whatever it is that you believe in, you believe that you have gotten to that point because of what you've been through so far in life, what you've researched, what you've gathered from others. Yeah, so you have your own philosophies, you have your own way of living. So what vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? Yeah, you may be a little unconventional to some, but you know, it works for you. What vibe do you give off to others, Paul D? We have fourth heart chakra, unconditional love. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, unconditional love. I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. I give without expecting recognition or acknowledgement in return. When I am loving to others, I am helping bringing out the innate love within myself, within them, so they can feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. I love myself the way I am, not the way I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. Yeah, so you have respect for yourself, you respect others. You believe that in order to get respect, you have to give respect. You have a big heart, Paldy. That's the vibe you give off to others, that you're a loving person, unconditionally love people as well. Like, you don't expect nothing in return. It's just the way you are. You don't do it for, you don't give to receive, you just give. Yeah, let's see what else we have. What vibe do you give off to others? We have second chakra, sacral chakra, reward myself. I know that I am truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life, and I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labors. I am to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realize that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow, disruption, and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I am flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. So I'm getting a vibe of spontaneity. You're spontaneous, Paldi. That's what people would say about you. That's the vibe you give off. That you don't need to have like a day's notice. You can just, if you feel like it's right, you'll make moves. Like, someone can just call you and say, hey, you know, what you doing today? You fancy doing A, B, or C? And you be like, yeah, I'm down. I'll do that. What time? When we going? When we're leaving? So like, you're spontaneous. You like to move in that way. You don't necessarily always like to plan and know what's happening. I mean, as long as you feel the vibe is right yourself, you have no problem in doing something without much notice. Like, you could easily plan a holiday and be out like within the week, if not days from planning. You know your worth as well, yeah. So you give off a vibe of knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve, not accepting anything less. So if that means that you have to remove yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, you have no problem in doing that, Polly. Yeah, you don't put up with anything less. You like to have fun as well. You might always be smiling or happy or joyful. Yeah, I'm getting like a childlike energy. Someone that likes to play, practical jokes, pranks. Someone that just likes to have fun. All innocent fun, nothing harmful. Yeah, you're not a serious person, yeah. So you're more on the light-hearted side. You don't like to be too serious. Yeah, you're playful. Let's get one more. So what vibe do you give off to others? We also have seventh chakra, crown chakra, selflessness. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. Yeah, so you're selfless. You like to give. You give without receiving. You don't do it for recognition. You don't do it to, like, you're not going to do an act of charity and post it on, social media for all to see. Like, no one needs to know, like, that you give, that you know, yeah, no one, you don't do it for clout, is what I'm hearing. You don't do it to be acknowledged. It's just who you are. Yeah, your vibe is also very genuine as well, Paul D. You come across as genuine, as a real person. Wise as well. Yeah, so it may be you may give as a way to you understand how karma works. You have good karma and you have bad karma. You you try to create as much good karma as you can. Because you understand that you get what you give. So therefore you are mindful with what you put out. Howdy. Let's see what else we have for you. What vibe do you give off to others, Paldi? Let me take this one. We have Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Yeah, you give off the vibe of someone that you have everything, that you seem to have everything. Yes, I'm hearing that you don't have a lack of mentality. Like you give off an optimistic vibe as well, that you always see life as, you know, or should I say the glass as half full rather than half empty. Like you you always see like the light at the end of the tunnel, the silver lining, cloud silver lining, if that's what it is. Like you always see that there is a possibility, there's a way out, there's another way to look at it. Yeah, let's see what else we have for you. Yeah, resourceful as well. Let's see, what vibe do you give off to others, Paldi? We have a Bruce. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Yeah, so you give off a vibe as someone that is athletic as well, someone that likes to move, someone that flows. I'm getting an energy of flowing, someone that doesn't like to be stagnant, still, stuck. Yeah, so you're a problem solver as well, is what I'm hearing. You like to solve problems. I'm getting a sensual energy as well. So you may express yourself through touch. You may even be the type of person that when you talk, you tend to touch. Like you're a touchy-feely type of person as well, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so your love language may be touch. Yeah, you like hugs, or you like to be hugged, held. So what vibe do you give off to others? I have two more. I have Kiwi and I have Walrus. We have Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week, and Walrus, remain vigilant about the current situation, pay attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. You may be quite superstitious, I just heard, or everything has a meaning, so you may be into angel numbers as well, or see signs of angels or your spirit guides or ancestors, like feathers, or if you see a bird, like or yeah, you see think what am I trying to say, like nothing is like a coincidence for you. Like everything has meaning. You always seem to put meaning into everything. Like it's not just going to be a simple, oh, it's a butterfly. You're going to see that it means something, like because it happened on a specific day or time, or the butterfly happened to land on you or something. Like you're going to look at it in a deeper way and see meaning in everything. and apply that to your life as well. You also give off a peaceful vibe as well. You give off the vibe that you are always in deep thought as well, is what I'm getting. Like, you seem to be always thinking about something. Like, a lot of people always wonder what it is that you're thinking, is what I'm hearing as well. Like, they wonder what goes on in your mind. You may be someone that doesn't give off a lot. Like, you may be quite quiet. You keep yourself to yourself, or you're not always you have a close circle, is what I'm hearing as well. So you may have people that wonder what it would be like to be friends with you or be in a relationship with you, or wonder what it would be like to get to know you. So you could be quite a private person, is what I'm getting for you as well, Paldi. And let me get some tarot cards for you guys. What vibe do you give off to others, Paldi? What vibe do you give off to others? So now would be the time, Paldi. If anything has resonated so far, please like, subscribe, comment as well. Let me know what's resonated so far. We have the world. Yeah, so your vibe is that you give off a vibe of someone that, like, you have the world, like, in the palm of your hands. Like, the world is your oyster. Like, you can go anywhere. You can do anything. You may even can speak more than one language, or you know what is going on in the world as well. So you may be quite versed in politics, or humanity, or what's going on in society. I'm also getting that the vibe you give off is that you are about the collective. You are about the whole. So yeah, so you're not a selfish person, so you don't give off the vibe of selfishness. You give off a vibe that you are for everyone. You care for everyone. You care for what's going on in the world. You care for what's happening in your local community. Like, you. Let me see what else I have for you guys. We have Ace of Wands. So yeah, you give off a vibe of creativity. You give off a vibe of sensuality, sexuality. Like I said, you may have people that wonder what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. Yeah, I'm getting, like, there's people that have a strong sexual attraction to you as well, Paldi. I'm getting some, like, 18 plus messages, but this is not the place for that, so I'm going to leave it there. Let's see what else we have for you as well. You can use your imagination. So what vibe do you give off to others, Paldi? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. We also have the Two of Wands, more wand energy. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be. Those are just the energies. Yes, you confident. You give off a confident vibe. You give off a vibe of someone that knows what they want, knows where they're going. You may even intimidate people, is what I'm hearing as well. So your vibe can be intimidating to others. We also have the Nine of Coins. So you give off a single vibe as well. You may be single. You give off a vibe of not needing anyone. Like, you're self-sufficient. You can look after yourself. You may wear a lot of colors as well, is what I've heard. Like, you give off a vibe of having money, like being rich. I'm getting a vibe of you give off the vibe that you are not from where you are. So when people see you, they believe that you may be from somewhere else or a different country or a different city. Like you don't look like everyone else. You stand out in some way. Whether you mean to or not as well, Paul D, you draw a lot of attention. You may just catch people staring at you. Like just randoms just staring. Like you bring you have a lot of eyes on you. You're just minding your own business. You're in your own world. You're doing your own thing. But you draw a lot of attention. You also give off an energy that you're not a pushover. You're not someone that can be persuaded to do something that you don't want to do. That you have no problem in saying no, is what I'm hearing for you, Paul D. Like you could be quiet, but you still have this fearful side that others do see. That's the vibe you give off. Like you may not be a loud person, but you give off a vibe of being fierce, of if it was to go that way, like you have no problems in standing up for yourself. Like you're not a pushover. So that's all I have for you, Paul D. Thank you for joining me. If you picked any more piles, I shall see you then. If not, thank you once again.